angels, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another vlog. I actually didn't vlog last week. Do you know what? I had every intention of vlogging and I was going to film on Thursday because I'd got a really nice day planned, and then I just woke up and I just wasn't feeling great. And you know when you're in one of them moods where I just knew that I wasn't quite feeling myself, and I thought, I don't want to bring that negativity to you guys. So I actually just had a really nice me day. I was going to film because I went to a reformers Pilates class, which was so fun. I feel like I'm a bit funny when it comes to exercise. Like, I've done the sort of hot yoga, the Pilates classes, and I just don't find them enough. Like, I know they're obviously meant to be a lot lower intensity, but I've kind of realised that when it comes to my training, I need that like high intensity. Like, I don't do sort of HIIT workouts. I actually don't like that style of training, but the sort of heavy lifting weights where you actually feel really accomplished afterwards, that's kind of the style of training that I really love and makes me feel productive afterwards. There was a reformers Pilates studio that's like 20 minutes away from me, and it looked really nice and the girl was really lovely and let me come down and have a taster session, and I absolutely loved it. I mean, I did do it on one of my rest days and it definitely wouldn't replace weight training for me, but I feel like I could see myself doing it if I was to do 4 weight training sessions and then almost my other session of the week be either calisthenics or Pilates. She did say that there was, like, when I did it, it was a bit of a mixed class, and she was like, there is a harder class that you'd probably prefer because it does push you a little bit more. But I loved it, and then I went and did a bit of shopping as well, so that was a really nice day. Feeling better, feeling more like myself again. We've had a pretty chill weekend. Actually, do you know what we did this weekend? So me and my boyfriend, we've done it before, where we basically do a come dine with me date night. So we take it in turns, and one weekend I'll do the starter, main, dessert, and like a cocktail. And we did it last summer and it was really fun and you wanted to do it again, so I did my night last night and I made a really cute menu on Canva. And yeah, I did Greek night, so I will pop some photos on the screen because it actually turned out really well. And let me show you these cookies that I made yesterday. I've said before, I love baking, but do you know what I always find with cookie recipes? Sometimes they're just not right, like they never turn out the way that I want them to. So I found this one recipe and I halved it because I thought, well, if it doesn't turn out great, I don't want to make like loads of cookies that aren't great. And I'm not gonna lie, I think I found my cookie recipe and I need to make sure that I can go back and find the one that I use because I don't ever want to lose this recipe. Not to toot my own horn, but I feel like these look like the cookies that you actually get in cafes. Is that dramatic or not? I don't know, I feel like they look professional, do they not? And they were so good. They're really crispy on the outside and gooey in the inside. Yeah, my Greek night was a success and I'm looking forward to seeing whatever Sam does for his night, which we'll probably do in a few weeks' time. That was really fun. And then I've actually had quite a few PR parcels get delivered, so I thought I would show you on here because they're actually such nice PR parcels. I love it when companies are creative with their PR parcels because, like, sometimes you'll get sent products, which obviously is great, love it, love that part of my job, but they'll just come in like a cardboard box just packaged up as normal. But I love it when companies actually have like a bit of a campaign and they make the boxes really good. So I have been on the PR parcel for Rehab for quite a while and I'd never actually heard of it before, but it's basically a hair care brand, and I'm not gonna lie, ever since I've sort of been on their PR list, I am obsessed with that stuff. Like, this isn't sponsored or anything, I don't have to show this stuff, but they basically do like hair oils. I think that's what they're mainly known for, and they come in these really cute little pots. They almost look like medicine, but they all have these little capsules and inside them are hair oil, and they do loads of different ones. Like, these are sunshine spritz, hair oil and UV protect. This is obviously like a bit of a summer campaign that they're doing, but I've got this like matcha oil, I've got a lavender one that you put on the ends of your hair before you go to sleep, I've got another one that's just like overall hair growth, and I use them all the time. I'll show you upstairs how many I've got, but do you know what they're really, really handy for? It's funny because I never used to put oil on my hair, and then I don't know, just within the past few months, I feel like my hair has started to look a bit dry. So now whenever I wash my hair, when my hair's wet, just before I hair dry it, I always run oil through my hair. So I've really, really started using these. And I always used to find that when I would go away, because my hair oil, I mean, it's not that big, but it's kind of in a bottle, maybe like that size. Obviously it's not ideal for taking overnight or taking on the plane. And what I love about these is they're like good for traveling. So whenever we go on holiday, I always just stick a few of these in my bag and I can always just run them through my hair when my hair's wet. But yeah, how stunning is this? It obviously came looking like an orange slice and I just love it. I love when companies are creative. So this is a hair and body shimmer mist, and it's actually like, which is obviously got glitter in it, which looks gorge. And then we've got a lip oil, but it's got SPF in it. Obviously the hair oil, this little flower clip, which I love. I love these clips and I don't have one in this colour, so very excited about that. And then also another claw clip. Love that. So thank you, Rehab. And then I've also got these two from L'Oreal, which actually came one day apart from one another. So this one came first, and it's kind of similar. I feel like everyone's on their summer campaigns at the minute. It's basically like a summer essentials. I've got an SPF 50. I've only this year started wearing SPF 50 on my face, and I will never not, because I want nice skin when I'm older. Cleanser, some hairspray, some makeup setting spray, some glow lotion, a waterproof mascara, and a vitamin C serum. So very excited about that. And literally one day later, this one turned up, which is an even bigger box, actually huge. It's another box full of stuff from L'Oreal Paris. So thank you so much. So grateful to even be on the PR list. So I've got a shampoo, a conditioner, what's this, a leave-in serum, and ooh, what is this, a 5-minute lamination rinse off. I've actually never heard of that before. More hair oil, which is great. I've got another glow lotion, I've got hairspray. So excited for these. I'm so excited about this because my friend's got it and I've used it before and it is so good. About this, do you know what, I've always wanted one of those moisturizers that has like the pump on top where the cream comes out the top. But we had a bit of a nightmare this morning because I got to the gym and I didn't even realize I'd got my boyfriend's car keys in my glove box because he'd put them in there from the weekend when we'd gone to the pub. So I had no service at the gym, so I've done my full glute workout. To be fair, it was like 50 minutes, but my gym is a half-an-hour drive. I've done my glute workout, I've just been, you know, having a great time, and I get back in my car and I open my glove box to get my hairbrush out and I see my boyfriend's car keys and I was like, oh no. And then all of his messages came through and he was like, babe, I think my car keys are in your car. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Obviously he had work this morning. His office is a 40-minute drive. So I actually made him an hour late to work this morning. Yeah, great start to a Monday morning. But luckily his boss was fine. But oh my God, I felt bad because obviously I'd not even seen his messages whilst I was in the gym. So yeah, that was great. I've just come back and done my coaching check-ins with my girls. Got quite a lot of editing and filming stuff to do today. We've got a new DFYNE launch coming, but I won't talk about it on here because I think this video is going to go up before I'm allowed to talk about it. But yeah, I filmed my glute workout this morning in one of the new sets and it's unreal. So yeah, I need to do some filming ready for that launch. Also going to film a separate YouTube video to sort of do the try on haul because you guys really seem to like those videos. And then I'm so excited because this weekend we're going to Center Parcs, and I was debating filming it and I thought like that would be a really nice video to sort of bring you along, but I always struggle with this thing because I just feel like I don't want everything to be content and I don't want my whole life to be like, oh, everything has to be content, everything has to be work. And I don't know, I feel like this weekend I'm just gonna want to really enjoy being away with my family. We're going away with my mum and dad and me and my boyfriend. And I don't know, I feel like I just want to have a really nice time and sort of switch off from work. Obviously, I know filming, it kind of doesn't feel like work, but it essentially is my job. And I don't know, I don't want to kind of take away from having like family time by sort of stressing like, oh God, I need to film this or I need to set my camera up. So I don't think I'm going to bring my camera, but I think I will film some like little day in the life vlogs on TikTok because I do like having the videos to look back on. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to bring my camera away, so I will probably film this week and then get it up before the weekend, and then I'll do another vlog next week. But yeah, I hope you're all okay and having a lovely week, or have had a lovely week depending on whatever day I upload this video on. I'm just about to film my try on haul for the new DFYNE collection, but I thought I'd show you these trousers. I actually got them when I went shopping the other day. I feel like they're cute. I've been wanting some for a while. Obviously it's kind of like the linen trousers that kind of look like pajama bottoms, and I don't know, I love them. I feel like they're really nice for like chilling in the house. I'm a little bit nervous to wear them out, but because they just do look like pajama bottoms, don't they? But I feel like when we go to Copenhagen, I feel like these will be perfect to wear then. I've been doing some work and I've just come to my best friend's house to see her for a bit, and I brought her some flowers. So I'm gonna go in, have a cuppa and have a catch up. Hey my baby! Hello! Oh hello, my little boy! You look so nice. I'm gonna be in a vlog.
Oh, you got my hair.
Ready? Whee! I brought my own tea bags.
You do have tea, you know.
I know, well, yeah, Liv doesn't drink tea, so you're a hot chocolate girl.
I am, yeah.
But I saw this girl, because when you moved in, didn't you get given Yorkshire tea as well? And I was like,
yeah, I've got English breakfast tea as well.
I was like, perfect. But I saw this girl on TikTok and she does, like every morning she's like, oh, I always have this shortbread tea from M&S, and I'm like, and I was in M&S the other day and I saw it and I was like, do you know what? And it says, the perfect blend of smooth tea and buttery shortbread, all of the flavour without the crumbs. And I'm not even joking, I made it the other day and I thought, I don't know if I'm actually gonna like this or not.
If I drank tea, that would be a bit me.
When I make it, smell it, it literally smells like shortbread. It's so good. I wouldn't have it like all the time, but you know, in the afternoon when you like would want tea and biscuits
like for like
anyway.
20 bits in the sweet.
It's like a little treat. Look at this baby.
I'm not
Look at this baby. Ah, say hi vlog. Hi vlog.
Say hi everybody, welcome back to my vlog.
Actually, it is insane for fine hair.
A makeup, oh hair.
No, a hairbrush. I just need to know how empty my fridge is, by the way.
A nutritious. My girl's eating good. Like a girl in her 20s living a life. No, you've got more coke than anything else. What's going on?
It's embarrassing, really.
I like the 4 bottles of alcohol on the top, a full shelf for ketchup, mayo and squirty cream,
The
2 yogurts.
Tiniest block of cheese left you've seen.
Oh my god, look, it's literally you! Galaxy Digestives. Would you dunk biscuits in tea or not? Because I used to do that before I liked tea.
In my seat.
Back from Liv's, we just had a really nice girly catch up and I've just had some dinner, popped my little pink pyjamas on from Primark and I'm just about to sit and do some editing, but I wanted to show you this because I think, if this is what I think it is anyway, it is what I think it is. So I'm getting an ultra human ring. You know the rings that like track all your sort of data, like your sleep and your heart rate and all of that sort of stuff. I'm getting one of those, which I'm so excited about. But before you get it, obviously I don't know exactly what size I need. So before I get it, they send you this like sizing ring kit, which I think is really clever. All the different colours as well that you can get. I'm going for the space silver because obviously it'll match the rest of my rings. So clever. Okay. Oh no, now I need to figure out which one's which. All of these little plastic rings, you basically just try them on whatever thing you want and then whichever one fits best, you then reply and tell them what ring size and then they'll send yours out. So my only thing is, they say to sort of have them on your ring finger. Is that what it's called, your ring finger? No, your index finger. This ring I only got a couple of weeks ago and I feel like it looks better because it's like stacked and it's quite big. I feel like that looks better on that hand, just those rings on that finger. So I feel like it's probably gonna have to be my right hand. This is my granny's ring and I think it only fits on this finger. It kind of fits on the middle finger with a little bit of a gap. I do have quite skinny, okay. I was about to tell you that I've got skinny fingers and literally the first ring didn't fit on my middle finger. I feel like this is a clever idea from them because you're not going to mess up and get the wrong ring size. So I'm going to figure out what size I am and then I'm going to get all cozy. I've just put a candle on and I'm going to do some editing tonight because I've got so many videos filmed but I just need to sit and edit them all. Hey, so it's actually been 2 days since I filmed that last clip and I've just realised I'm sat in the exact same position. Just had a busy few days, but been like boring work for the football academy, a lot of editing, so there wasn't really a lot to show you. But today has been a really nice sunny day and I've actually been sat in the garden this afternoon. I've definitely caught the sun a little bit, which is nice because I was actually starting to feel a bit pale again. Wrapping up work now at 20 to 8 in the evening and I've just been doing some editing and watching The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives on Disney Plus. I actually love it. Like, I don't really watch reality TV show anymore, but that is one thing that I do like watching. Chill evening and read my book. And guys, do you know what I'm annoyed about? It might be irrelevant to you, but if you have read A Court of Thorn and Roses or Throne of Glass, you'll understand. I was gonna tandem read. It's so boring if you don't know what I'm talking about, but these are all the books in the series that I'm reading, okay? So I'm currently on this book and I thought that these two were the ones that you do the tandem read for, but it turns out it's these two. So now I've messed it up because a tandem read is basically where you read, I mean, it would have been difficult, but you basically read the 2 books at the same time. And there's like lists that people have written down where you might read chapter 1 and 2 of this book, and then chapter 1 of the other book, and then chapter 3 of this book, and then 2 and 3 of the other book. And it's like, I think it's because they're set on the same timeline, I believe. But I didn't realise it was those 2 books I was meant to be doing it for, so I'm already on chapter 14, so not doing that anymore. I'm a bit sad because that would have been fun. I'm going to take my makeup off in a minute. I'm going to do this face mask that my best friend gave me. It's, oh, a pink collagen gel mask. I feel like this is the one that I keep seeing people do on TikTok. You know, that really pink, I think it's like a top and a bottom. How long am I meant to, do you sleep in it? Or you leave it on for, 1 to 3 hours. So I'll take it off before I go to bed. I was going to put it on and then vlog and I thought that might be a bit of a jump scare. I've decided, well, I don't know. I have basically my whole life been so against running, and whenever it gets mentioned I'm like, no, I don't run, I'm not a runner. You know, I've had to turn down brand opportunities. Like I've been asked to lead a 5k run club and pace a 5k run club, and do you know how embarrassing it is to have to reply and say, someone who has a fitness account, oh I'm really sorry, I just can't run. Like that is embarrassing when you think about it. And I feel like in my head I've always been very like all or nothing. Like to me really, if I want to be running, in my head I just feel like I have to run a marathon. I don't think I want to do it half-assed, but I know that's not really the mindset to have. And basically my work, like for the football academy, the office is only down the road from me, and they were doing a little like run club sort of after work, and my boss was like, oh like you should come and do it, and I was like no, like because I can't run. And it's actually bothering me that I've had to say that, because they all know that I obviously have a fitness account, and I'm like, that is actually embarrassing. So I'm thinking, thing is, I did Couch to 5k last year. Well, I downloaded it on my phone. I did the first run, and you sort of like walk and then run and then walk and then run, and I ran for a total of 8 minutes, and I'm not even being dramatic. Well, it sounds dramatic, but I'm not even joking. I was out of breath. My throat really hurts. Like I actually feel it like burns my throat. I don't know, that just does sound like I'm overreacting, but I don't know, I actually convinced myself that I need an inhaler sometimes. And my shins hurt and my hips hurt, and I did stretch as well, but I just deleted it the next day and I literally never tried since. But that was a year ago, and I have been smashing the Stairmaster recently, and I feel like I don't know, it would be fun to maybe just do like a little run. I think it would be nice to have a 5k in the bag, but I also know that I could just like really slowly build it up and sort of even just do like a 2k. Like they ran 2 miles. I don't even know how far that is in kilometers. I mean, Google it. I've convinced myself that I wouldn't even be able to do that. 2 miles in kilometers. Oh, it is 3.2k. Okay, well I could probably do that, do we think? Oh, I don't know. I wonder how long that took them. Probably like 15-20 minutes. How long does a 5k take? About 20 minutes? I don't know, I've actually got no clue. I feel like it's about 25 minutes maybe. Surely I can run for 15 minutes if I can do half an hour on the Stairmaster. Do you know what I mean? But my thought is, obviously we're going to Centre Parks this weekend, so I won't be training for 3 days, and Centre Parks is so nice being in the woods and everything, so I'm thinking I might just convince my boyfriend, because he also doesn't run, obviously because I'm not going to be going to the gym. I want to just try and run for as long as I can. Like the first time, I don't want to do the Couch to 5k because it's like dead quick, and I just feel like if I can't do it I'm going to be really annoyed. Thinking I just want to just run for as long as I can. I mean, I won't get very far, but I feel like, you know, even if I could just run 2k maybe, that'd be like 10 minutes of running. I don't know why I'm telling myself that I can't do it. I can. I literally have a tattoo that says I can and I will. Like, come on, I can and I will. So I feel like I just want to know roughly how far I can actually run before I have to stop, and then I might see where I am, and then I might go back to downloading Couch to 5k. Or maybe I just run. I feel like I'm just overcomplicating it. Like I just need to put a pair of trainers on and go for a run. I feel like maybe even just doing 1 run a week. And what if it is 2k, 3k? Maybe I could just do it with work. Anyway, I'm waffling, but that's my thought process. So think of me this weekend when this vlog goes up. I might be running as you're watching this. I've got no face tan on at the minute, and the difference, the colour difference, like this is what, do you know when I was saying in another vlog that my face just doesn't ever match the rest of my body? Like why? It's like from here up, I just can't tan. I did my calisthenics session this morning, and do you know what is so annoying? That because I haven't been practicing handstands a lot, my wrists hurt so easily. Like they never, I used to be able to handstand for ages and my wrists actually would be fine. And now I'm doing a few handstands and I'm having to stop because my wrists are hurting, and that is so annoying. Now it'll just build back up over time. Oh, okay. This feels like jelly. Oh god. Oh wait, hang on. I'm getting overstimulated. I feel like I need to tie my hair back before I do this. Feels nice. My boyfriend is going to have a shock if he gets home anytime soon. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to talk with this on. It's probably for the best. My hay fever's been so bad today. I've literally been, I must have sneezed about 100 times. Anyway, I'm getting too comfortable on this app, so I'm gonna go and have a nice chill evening, and I will speak to you tomorrow. Hey, I've just been into the office this morning and I've come home for some lunch because I'm absolutely starving. It's actually, I've left it really late today. It's actually 2:37, so it's barely lunchtime, but I've just made a chicken wrap with, I cooked some chicken at the beginning of this week and it's actually been a lifesaver for lunches. And I've got some buffalo hot sauce, cheese, lettuce, cucumber. So I'm gonna eat this before I get hungry and then we can catch up. I'm just putting some bits together for Centre Parks this weekend. I've just been to Aldi and done a little food shop for like bits and bobs, because we're eating out at the restaurants when we're there, but you know, for sort of like breakfast and snacks and stuff. My dad asked me to get the bikes out of the shed and check if the tyres are all pumped up and then pump them up if they're not, which Now that I'm saying it out loud, that really sounds like a blue job. I hate going in the shed so much. I'm genuinely scared going in the shed. I feel like there's just always spiders in there, and I'm always like, I just try not to look at anything because I get scared that if I see a spider, I'm actually gonna freak out. I'm just gonna pedal them around the garden and check that the tyres are pumped up. Like, I assume that's the only way to do it. So I think mine are okay, but my dad's back tyre is definitely flat. So now I'm gonna have to find a way to pump it up. Do you know what? It's actually gonna have to be a blue job because the pump I need is in, I think it's in this end bag, and I can't get to it because my dad's car's in the way. So blue job. Just filmed a really quick try and haul for a DFYNE collection that's coming very soon. But I think I said earlier, I think this video will be up before I'm allowed to talk about it. Sat down, made myself a cup of tea, and I'm about to sit and just do some editing because I've got loads of stuff to get through. But I have very kindly been sent a parcel, and I just stalked their social media to find out how to pronounce the name, because to me it's like JNCK. Apparently they're called Junk, I believe. That's what I've seen people saying. Cookie company that make cookies with, they're not like crazy high protein. I think there's about 8 grams of protein per cookie, but they're meant to be like lower sugar, higher protein cookies. What perfect timing to have with my cup of tea. Oh yeah, 90% less sugar than a standard cookie, 8 grams of protein and high fiber. Milk chocolate cookie, triple chocolate cookie, or white gold chocolate cookie. I think I'm gonna go triple chocolate. I feel like that's always a safe choice. Like, these things can be hard to get right sometimes because they end up being quite stodgy. So let's see. Oh wow, it's very soft. It is a hot day, to be fair. Oh wow, that is a very gooey cookie. Do you know what? I do not hate that. I feel like when you first bite into it, it feels quite dry and almost a bit proteiny, but actually when you're chewing it, it is pretty good for it to say that it's 8 grams of protein and 90% less sugar. I've literally had protein cookies that I've not been able to finish because they're just so stodgy and horrible, but the actual chocolate chips in these are really nice as well. Guys, look what has arrived. Ultra Human ring. This honestly got delivered so quick. I think I only ordered it like 2 days ago, or like did my ring size in like 2 days ago. She is. I'm actually so excited for this. I am a proper nerd for stuff like tracking your sleep and knowing all your sort of like statistics. It says accurately measure sleep, recovery and movement to provide actionable health insights daily. Sleep, HRV, movement and temperature tracking. I went for the silver to match all the rest of my jewellery. I'd actually decided to swap this ring from this finger over to this one so I can wear this one on my index finger. Moment of truth, did I pick the right size? I did! I need to read the actual setup information, but I believe you have to sort of let it calibrate for a few days. It's a little charging dock, so you obviously just pop the ring on there and it charges. I'm gonna stop procrastinating and actually edit this vlog. I think I'm gonna finish things here, but I just want to say thanks so much for watching if you made it this far. I'm not gonna vlog this weekend in Centre Parks, but I will pick up my camera again next week for another weekly vlog. So yeah, thanks so much for watching and I will see you in my next video.